Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I am Penge, and welcome to Going Medieval, which is a colony builder set in ye olde medieval times. So we'll be given a handful of plucky ye olde medieval colonists, all with their own skills and traits and all that kind of stuff, and we'll need to help them build a thriving settlement by doing classic colony builder things like chopping down trees and harvesting berries, doing some mining, building homes, all that kind of stuff that we're quite familiar with. Now the game isn't out quite yet, it's going into early access on the 1st of June, so not too far away, and we've got our hands on the early access version a tiny bit early thanks to a key from the devs, which is very lovely, so thank you devs. But of course it is early access, so it's not finished, there might be bugs, all that kind of stuff. But if you're interested, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below, so you can go and check it out and wishlist it if you would like to. So just before we begin, however, let's address something that will become immediately apparent when we start the game. Going Medieval is quite heavily influenced by RimWorld. I mean, I don't think it's unfair to say that you could describe Going Medieval as a 3D ye olde RimWorld. There are many aspects that are very, very similar, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. RimWorld is wonderful. It is a splendid, marvellous game. So Going Medieval is borrowing, shall we say, aspects from one of the best games in the genre, and I have no issues with that. That is absolutely fine by me, but I just thought we should mention it just before we got on with things. Anyway, speaking of getting on with things, let's get on with things. Let's start a new game of Going Medieval. So the first thing we need to do is choose our game type by the look of it. So we've got standard, we've got peaceful, and we've got survival. I'm thinking standard. Nice and ordinary, down the middle, down the line, just a lovely ordinary game type. So yeah, I think we'll go for standard. I mean, peaceful, we'd miss out on seeing all the fighting stuff, which would be a bit of a shame. And then survival, just no thanks. No thank you game, I don't fancy that one. I mean, the picture of survival has quite a lot of skulls in it. That doesn't inspire confidence, does it? I don't want to go to the trouble of building a wonderful settlement only to see all of our people in it turned into skulls, just dotted around the place. So thank you for the offer game, but no, we'll go down the standard route, please. And then there is a difficulty setting as well, which goes from very easy all the way up to hard. Again, we'll go on normal, please. Nice and ordinary, right down the middle, a regular, standard, normal experience, please. So now we need to pick our starting conditions. So this is basically saying, when would you like to start, what do you want to start with, and who would you like to start with? So we've got a new life just here. So this starts as in spring. It gives us an awful lot of stuff to begin with. 12 packaged meals, 400 wood, you get 35 cabbages. That's exciting, that's living the peasant dream right there. And we begin with 3 settlers, which is very good indeed. So I think this is what we're going to go with. We're going to go for a new life. I mean, Lone Wolf is completely bonkaloids. You start in winter on your own with hardly anything. No thank you game, no thank you, not for me. Or if you want to, you can make your own, but we're not going to do that. We shall choose a new life, please. Nice and safe and ordinary. This is interesting. We now get to choose where we actually want to settle. So we can settle either in a valley, we can settle on a hillside, or up in the mountains. Now, as you would imagine, the valley has got lots of soil, lots of nice fertile land where we can plant loads of plants and grow loads of stuff, and it should be wonderful. But there are lesser amounts of gold, silver, iron, and salt. However, the mountains are completely the opposite. So they've got loads of gold and iron and silver, but less amounts of ground to actually grow things on. And the hillside, I imagine, is kind of in the middle. So uneven terrain suitable for a good defensive position, a fair amount of limestone and clay, a moderate amount of fertile soil and vegetation. I think we'll go for hillside. It seems to be a nice balance between the two. And yeah, I like that. I like the fact that it's good for a nice defensive position. So that sounds quite good. However, I notice up here, we've got to name our settlement because Ingarsby is not good enough, I'm afraid. And we get to choose our kind of shieldy, badge, bannery thing as well. Okay, right, let's get these sorted then, because these, as lovely as they are, they're not for us. There we go, that's much better. Things have been vastly improved around here. So our settlement is going to be called Geekhampton, because I like that. That sounds good. So the settlement of Geekhampton, and then our kind of flag banner thing here. Obviously, Geek Cupboard corporate colours in the background. And then at the front here, we've got this sort of potion bottle type thing. Now, when I went through all the different icons that you could put on this, there was not anything that resembled a mug or a cup or anything like that. So this is the nearest thing we have to a drinking vessel, if you like. Obviously, this is full of tea. It's full of lovely, lovely tea. And I've tried to make it into as much of a hot pink colour as I could. I mean, there are some very weird icons in here. There's some very nice ones as well if we go and look at what you can have. I mean, you can have a lovely kind of bunny rabbit. At the top, there's a cat, there's a bird. There are some nice ones. However, when you start going down the list, there are some slightly weird ones as well. I mean, there's a skull, which is always a bad thing. Then you've got a kind of skeleton. Then you've got a weird sort of murdery hand thing. It's all a bit strange. But no, we went for this because it's the only sort of drinking vessel there is. Oh, it's shrunk it. Hang on a minute. Let's make it a bit bigger and put it back into position. There we go. That looks about right. In fact, do we need to notch it one more up? I think there we go. Splendid. So yeah, we're going for that. Obviously, it's full of lovely piping hot tea. So right, splendid. We're ready to go. So Geekhampton awaits us. And here we go. Now we get to meet the settlers who we are going on this journey with. So please step forward settler number 1, who is called Beocca Shackleford. Now here is their kind of profile, and if you've played RimWorld, this might look a little bit familiar. They've got skills, they've got perks, there's a background, there's an age and a weight and a height and all that kind of stuff. So yes, skills-wise, Beocca here is very good at dealing with animals. That is in the green, that's good. And they're even better at dealing with food. They're very, very good. Okay, that seems very good indeed. Yeah, so hang on, they're a butcher. That would make sense. So they can look after the animals, and then when they've looked after them properly, they can then, butcher them and turn them into food. Okay, that's good. You seem good. So these are the original ones that have come up. I've not randomised these. So you seem very good. You seem pretty good to start with. Perk-wise, you're a swigger. Okay, you like a bit of a drink. Okie doke. You're an early bird. Okay, so you need to go to bed early. And you are robust. Okay. Oh, that's good. You bounce back swiftly from injuries. That will put others in the grave. Okay, right, you seem really good. You seem very good. Right, very happy with you. Next up we have Seyua. Okay, so what are you good at? You're very good at marksman, and that is very, very useful. So I have received one piece of advice about this game. It came from the lovely Dave over at the Wee Hours. Hello, Dave. And he said, make sure one of your starting settlers has a marksman of at least 10, because it's going to be very, very useful. That is the only bit of advice he gave me. So there we go. This person here, Seyua Mannering, has that. They've got a marksman of 18, which seems very good. Their background is that they are a rustic hunter. Okay, that's good. So they get marksman plus 12, animal handling plus 10, botany up, and culinary up. I mean, yeah, their skills, they're okay. Their skills at the top are okay. They're good at dealing with animals, and botany is sort of plants and stuff, isn't it? So yeah, they're quite good at dealing with plants, so growing, harvesting, gathering, all that kind of stuff. Okay. That is quite good. Your other skills leave a bit to be desired, let's be honest. You don't know what mining is, or smithing, or carpentry. Got no idea about these things, but you are very good at shooting stuff with a bow. Okay, yeah, we'll keep you. So rustic hunter, your religious alignment. I didn't look at that with the starting chappie. Devout oak brethren. Okay, that's nice. What are you? You're a restitutionist zealot. Okay, I don't really know what that means. That'll come into play, I'm sure. And your perks. You are hot-blooded, Seyua. Okay, that's fine. So you should be kept cool. Okay, so you might get a little bit stressy when it's sort of hot and such like, when it's in the summer. And you are a cannibal. Okay, right. That's a little bit concerning that you're a cannibal, because we don't want you to go around eating people. Okay, you're fortified by human flesh. Okay, I'm sure that's fine. It'll be fine. We'll let you eat some people every so often. Baddies, not our people, but you can eat some baddies. It's all fine. Just do it out of sight. It'll all be good. And you're contemplative. Okay, so your mood target is down by 20% and your mood change speed is up by 5%. Okay, so your mood what's mood target down 20%? I'm not entirely sure, but you're very good at using a bow, and you're okay at dealing with animals and gathering plants and stuff. So, okay. You can come in, so welcome Seyua. And settler number 3 is Richard Mills, and this is brilliant. This is absolutely wonderful. Richard has some very good skills, and I just want to stress that these were the 3 original settlers that the game gave us. We haven't changed these round or not randomised them or anything like that. These were the 3 that we got when we came to this screen, and they've got a pretty good balance of kind of key skills. So Richard, medicine 20. That is very good indeed, Richard. Well done. You are now our resident doctor-physician person, and you have a melee of 18. So you can go and fight. And then when you get injured, when you get a scratch, because you're good at medicine, you can treat yourself. It'll all be fine. So yeah, we've got ourselves melee of 18. So you can run in and hit people with a sword or whatever, and then you can fire at them from far away. That is wonderful. You're quite good at animal handling. So that's quite useful. I think most of our people are. He had 12. She's got 12 and he's got 19. Okay, so we're really good at dealing with animals. That's very nice. So that'll come in handy. Everything else, again, not great. Tailoring is okay. Mining is sort of okay. Construction's okay. We're not brilliant at a few things. If we look at our group skills here, we're not very good at carpentry. That's a little bit lost on us, as is having any kind of intellectual ability. We're not the brightest bunch, but that's fine. We'll muddle through. And smithing, we're not really sure what that is. We're not entirely sure. We think it's something to do with people who have the surname Smith or something. I don't know. But yeah, we're not very good at that. But overall, that is a pretty good range of skills. But yeah, culinary, nice and high, so we can, make food. That's good. Animal handling, we can catch food. Medicine, we can not be dead. Marksman, we can shoot things. Melee, we can hit things. Sort of important things covered. I didn't look at you too much, actually, Richard. What's going on? You're a caring field doctor. That would make sense. That would explain the medicine. And, of course, yeah, field doctor, that's where you can fight as well. Your religious alignment is a restitutionist zealot. Are you not one of those? Hang on, are you one of them? Oh, yeah, you're one of those as well. You can talk about whatever it is. Restitutionist zealoting. That's what you can chat about. That's nice. You're 28. You also have a weight and a height. That's wonderful. Well done, you. And you're ruthless. Okay, so he tends to tell the truth. So he's a doctor with a very poor bedside manner, and he's a gobbler. Okay, so he just eats really quickly. I think that's a good mix of people. Right, okay, so the last thing I want to do is just change the names around a bit. I think we need to change the names because I'm not overly happy with these. There we go, that's much better. So we can't change their surnames, but we can change their first name. So this person here is now Bernard. Of course, it was always going to be Bernard. They have a lovely beard. So Bernard is our cook, which is wonderful. And then we have RJ, RJ the marksman. Now RJ is called RJ because they're a cannibal. And over in the Geek Cupboard Discord, we have ourselves a community cannibal who is called RJ. So there you go, RJ, you're in the game now. That's wonderful. So yeah, try not to eat everybody. And then over here, we have Cuppa, called Cuppa because they're good at medicine. And I'd like to think that that's part of their their treatment routine. They go, oh no, you're injured. Have this tea. Have this Cuppa. So that's why you're called Cuppa. So there we go. Bernard, RJ and Cuppa are ready to step out into the unknown and make themselves a wonderful new settlement. So there is a bit of a tale behind this game. I did not know that. I didn't know that at all. But yeah, there's a story. So it takes place in the British Isles. So, it's in Britain. It's in ye olde medieval times. So it's in the real world. It's not in some fantasy world. And it takes place just after the plague had gone and done its thing. So loads of people are all very, very dead indeed. And so Bernard, RJ and Cuppa, who sound like a trio of people who know what they're doing. That's a group of people that are going to go and get things done. They've set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of land as their own. So they've gone, do you know what? That plague thing was all horrible. Let's leave that behind and go and try and forget about all that. Let's go and set up a new place. So that is the kind of plan. Okay, that's fine. Let's see where we start. So here we go, and I can very happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Wonderful stuff. There we go, game. Well done. We're going to get on just fine, I think. So here we go. Welcome to Geek Hampton. It doesn't look much right now, but yeah, we'll sort that out. So let's have a little look around. I mean, there's our settlers. We've got Bernard, RJ and Cuppa there. Just having a look around at this exciting new land, and it looks very nice. Lots of trees and little plants and things everywhere. So let's just take a look. Exactly how hillsidey is this place? Right, yeah, there are quite a few cliffs for us to navigate. Okay, I assume we can build stairs and things. Ah, no, there's a kind of stairway just there. Like a little ramp type thing. Okay, that's fine. So we can move about these levels. I think it might not be quite as convenient as it being flat, but okay. So loads of trees. Absolutely loads of trees everywhere. We seem to be near the edge of the world, but that's fine. Big kind of hill up there. There's, I don't know what that is, clay or something, is it? Just rocky soil. Okay, is there clay? That's rocky soil. Ah, there's something there. Limestone over there. And there's an animal down there. There's a kind of deer down there and stuff. There's some rocks over there as well. Okay, it looks okay. Oh, what's that? Coal. Oh, that's going to be useful. That's going to be very handy. And what's that there? Salt. Ah, okay, right. So some useful things not too far away, but around us, it looks okay. There's just loads of trees. There are so many trees. Oh my goodness me. We're not going to want for wood for a while. Okay, so let's get things going. Now, the first thing we need to do, we need to allow all of this stuff. Because, yes, in a game that is a little bit similar to this one, they can't access this until we let them have access to it. So if we just draw a line around it and then go, yes, allow all of that stuff. And I think it might be wise to equip some things. Because it looks like we have ourselves some weaponry and some armour. There's a little buckler just there. We've got a little sword. We've got, what's that? A longbow. We've got a gambeson. Okay, right, hang on. Who was good at fighting? Was it Cuppa? You were melee. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Where's your thing? Skills. There we go. Melee 18. Yes, it would make sense, Cuppa, if you went and picked up the gambeson to make you not die. So equip that, please. That'd be good. And then can we queue resources for you by holding shift? Is that a thing? And then equip that as well. Or are you just going to go and do one thing? No, we can't queue it. Okay, never mind. Maybe we can queue it some other way. Right, so you equip the sword. And then equip the armour. Right, and then RJ, you were good at bows. So we've got a bow, a good short bow, or a sturdy long bow. Okay, right, the long bow sounds better. So let's have that. And there we go. Marksman 10. Marksman 10 is required to use the very good longbow. Well, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave, at the wee hours. That was a very good tip. Thank you very much. So, okay, RJ, you pick that up then. You have that. And then what's left? So you've got that. So you've got your armour on. Oh, you look very good, Cuppa. You look very good. That looks very dapper right now. Okay, so that's good. So we've got 2 people with weapons. Right, are you good at fighting in any way? Melee 1, marksman 2. Oh dear. Maybe just have some armour. Maybe have some armour. I mean, there's a spear. There's a spear just there. Do you want to have that or this? You could have a buckler. In fact, can you pick up the bow? And then can you pick up the buckler? Are you allowed to have both of those things? Because that would be good. No, you can't. Just have the buckler. Have a bit of armour, Bernard. Try and stay out of the way, please. You just go and do some cooking and stuff. Okay. Right, so we need to kind of set up a little base, if you like. So we need some houses, and we need to get a little sort of workroom in, and a storage area as well. It would be good if we could have somewhere to put all this stuff, because I imagine it's kind of going a bit... Is it going a bit mouldy? Is it sort of decaying? Yeah, it's decomposing. So that wood is going to decompose. I mean, in 1 year and 18 days. We've got a little while, but I imagine if there's food, that's going to decompose a bit quicker. Yeah, 16 days. So we do need to actually get this indoors. So what we're going to do is we're going to have ourselves a little encampment, if you like. And the idea is, I think, in this game, that you can build wonderful, wonderful structures. So the idea is that we'll start small. We'll have a number of little houses for everybody, and then a kind of storage area, maybe a sort of a general workroom where we can have all the different work tables and stuff. And then, in due course, we'll have ourselves a kind of, a wall around the edge, and then we'll have kind of castle-y bits. We'll have a big castle thing at the back, and then a big kind of fort, and it should all be wonderful. But right now, let's start small and just have some very basic things in, shall we? So, why is that? Why is that disallowed? You're allowed to use that. People can use that if they would like. So I think, to make life a bit easier, why don't we just build around here? Why don't we just build around these resources? So I think what we want to do is we want to have ourselves a zone, so a default stockpile. And I like this. This was quite good. So you can have a default stockpile. You can have a warfare stockpile where you keep weapons and armour, which is good. And then you can have this kind of, this sort of junk, where is it? That one there, dumping stockpile, where it's just, rubbish that you don't care about, waste. So I think what we'll do is, let's have a default stockpile going just there, possibly. How about the default stock? Make it a tiny bit bigger, because we'll fill that up with wood, no doubt, because we have an awful lot of trees. So there we go. So that can be a default stockpile. And then we'll have a warfare stockpile, but only a little tiny one. Like that. There we go. So a tiny bit for weapons and armour and such like. And then we need to build around the edge of this. But I also think we might want to get them some homes first. We might want to get them some little houses to go and live in. And some beds, I think. So we've got ourselves wooden walls, wooden doors, wooden windows, wooden floor, wooden stairs, and a thatched roof. Okay, so yeah, we really are in ye olde medieval times. So let's build a number of houses. Let's get a number of little houses set up. They're not going to be exciting. They're not going to be grand or anything, but we'll just get them set up. So I think if we kind of go over that way, possibly, maybe sort of build around, sort of like this, maybe. So have the houses going along here, and then have ourselves the main sort of storage area there. Maybe we could have a work building here or something. So how big do we want these? And the reason we're doing these individually, by the way, is because that's kind of how it would work. If we're in this kind of eventually in this great big area where there's castle walls, then, there'll be just people living in their own houses within the great big castle walls. But also, I did play the tutorial with this, and I was sort of, just experimenting with things. And it was a bit of a struggle to get the thatched roofs onto sort of buildings like you might build in, say, RimWorld, where all the rooms are connected. It became a little bit tricky. It became quite difficult to get the thatched roofs on all the different sort of, all the different bits that you added on to one building. So it was easier to just have lots of little individual buildings. So I think that's what we'll do. That's what we will do. So how about we just have ourselves a little bit over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So if we have that, bring that over like that. Bring that. They don't need to be big right now, do they? So how about we just have a little place like that. And, oh no, no, I've built it on a different level. Hang on a second, hang on. Right, yes, you can have multiple levels in this game. You can have multiple levels. You can build up and up. I don't quite know what the limit is. But, yeah, we obviously don't want that right now. We just want a little place where they can go and, have a sleep and such. So, okay, so that's one done. And then we'll just get the next one exactly the same next to that. So how big was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can do that. So it's got 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. And then build that up like that. And then across like that. So then we've got 2 houses. And then I think, should the other one go over this side? We might have to chop some trees down for that. Or do we just put it over here and have ourselves a little kind of street going through the middle? That might be quite nice. Yeah, let's go. Hang on. What's that? What's that floor stuff? Do we care about that? Rocky soil. That's probably no use at all for building on, so we don't really care. Yeah, okay, let's just put them opposite. So let's have a kind of 4 wide gap in the middle. So that can go like that. How big are they on the sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And across and down. Okay, and now we need to put doors in because they would help. Getting in and out of these places would be useful. So we'll put that like that. And then windows as well. Let's have some windows. Let's have a window by the door. So if someone knocks, you can look out the window and see who it is. And then we'll just have a window in the back, maybe. Just have a window in the back of each of those places. So there, there, and there. Okay, right. So now we've got ourselves some basic stuff set up where you can go inside. So we need beds. So beds. There we go. Hay sleeping spots. Lovely. Just one step up from sleeping on dirt. Hay thrown down as a place to rest. Have we got hay? Yes, we have 200 hay. Okay, well, let's get these in then. So let's rotate that round. You can sleep there and there. And this is very luxurious, but you can sleep just there. Yay, there we go. So everyone can sleep essentially on the floor. Right. So now let's do that. Move time on. So everyone is gathering resources for construction. I don't know if we have enough resources to complete all of these things. We will see. Somebody's very happy. RJ. Why are you happy, RJ? RJ is happy. They're well rested. They're not hungry. They're not hungry. Oh dear. RJ. I mean, can we check? Hang on. We've got 2 other people. We've got Cupper and Bernard. They're still here. Do they have all their limbs? Yes, it seems like they have all their limbs. Maybe RJ just snacked on, I don't know, a berry or something. I don't know. Construction failed. That's not very good, is it? However, we do have our first, I was going to say bed. A bed in sort of air quotes. Because there it is. There is our first sleeping spot anyway. I imagine we research proper beds at some point. But let's move time on a bit quicker. Because this is good. This is very good. They're absolutely flying through this. And there we go. Construction skills are going up, which is wonderful. This is all very exciting. We've got almost 1 house done. Come on. Finish 1 house at least. Finish 1 house. I know they've decided to ignore this house. No, there you go. Brilliant. Okay, it's done. Yeah, we need to put the roof on. We need to put the roof on. So yes, unlike another game that's similar to this one, which is set in space, they don't put the roofs on automatically. You need to say, put a roof on. So I think we will have a thatched roof, because that's quite nice. And yeah, the thatched roofs need to have sort of points where they can sort of be attached to. So yeah, we'll have that like that, and we'll just have a lovely thatched roof. And then can we have the same here, actually? Can we just say, can we have a thatched roof? Yeah, okay, and can we do it on that even though it's not finished yet? Yes, we can. Okay, wonderful. Right, so they're busy doing that, which is fine. That might take a little while to get sorted, because they have to keep running back and forth to pick up all of the various bits and bobs. But yeah, there we go. So they're getting stuff in. Oh, they're putting the roof on. They're putting the roofs on. This is very exciting. Oh, look at that. That looks very nice. It looks wonderful. That's incomplete. There we go. Good stuff. I mean, it'd be nice if you could just finish the jobs, wouldn't it? Rather than doing random bits all over the place. Work on one house, finish it, and go to the next. Okay, right, this is good. Right, what we need to do now is, there is a schedule. So we might want to just have a look at that. Again, this will look familiar. So when do we want people to go to bed? How much sleep are they getting now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not very much. Hang on. Don't get up at 5. That's insane. Right, go to bed at 10 and get up at 6. I mean, that's what? That's 8 hours, isn't it? Yeah, that's 8 hours. And then maybe before bed, have some leisure time. Just relax, chill out, just do what you like, have some fun leisure time. I mean, you might have leisure time at any other point during the day because we've got anything, but specifically then, just enjoy some leisure activities. That would be nice. Not enough beds. I know, game. I know, we're on it. We're absolutely getting on it. But yeah, this is looking good. This is looking good. We have one bit there which isn't sorted. One bit there which is not quite sorted. Why is that? It looks like... Oh, there's something there. There's something there that we need to remove. There's like there's a plant. So there we go. There we go. They've just removed the plant, and now they can probably do that. Ah! Are we out of wood? We might be out of wood because all the things that require wood have gone red. Okay, what we can do is we can zone out an area where they can go and chop down some trees. There are quite a few trees around the place. So let's just start there. Let's do that. Chop those trees down. And let's also... Is there a gathering thing? Yeah, just there. Have we got any food that we can gather? If we just cast a wide net, have we got food? Yeah, just there. There's something just there. Are there berries? They look like berry bushes. Yeah, there we go. So go and grab some food as well, please. That would be quite nice. So go and grab all this stuff. We need to put this inside, really. We need to put this inside. So I think what we'll do is... Are you gathering berries? Yeah. What we'll do is we'll have a sort of a generic kind of normal storage area for all sorts of bits and bobs. So the wood can go in there and stone and whatever else. And then we'll have ourselves a sort of a little kitchen area. We'll have ourselves a kind of food area. So we'll try and have the place where you actually prepare food, and then we'll have food storage, and we'll have a nice dining table and such like. But here we go. I just wanted to get this done. That just said bedroom. It worked out that that was a bedroom. That's very good. Right, they're absolutely flying through this. They are flying through chopping these trees down. Everyone's a little bit sad. Why are you sad? You're a bit tired. You're a bit tired. I mean, there are houses for you to go to sleep in now with beds. There's possibly 3 beds. Hang on. Was it C to get rid of the roofs? Yes. Yeah, there's 3 beds. So you can all go to sleep in what passes in this game as a bed. Very basic bed, but it's a bed nonetheless. I mean, they've cleared that out quite nicely. That's been cleared out very, very nicely indeed. Okay, right. So when they've got that sorted, we need to put walls around this. And then, yeah, over here, I think we'll have our little kind of food area. But right now, everybody's asleep. So, yeah, we'll let them get some shut-eye. Have a nice rest, little settlers. Now, yes, there we go. They all woke up and they all headed over to the packaged meals. So now we've only got... What have we got left? Where are they? 6. We've only got 6 left. We might need to possibly have some means of making food, because otherwise this is going to be a very short run. Meal preparation missing. Construct a workstation that turns raw food into meals. Yes, I was just talking about that game. You must have heard me. I think, what have we got? So we've got a campfire. Okay, there you go, for cooking. So what we'll do is, we'll have our sort of eating sort of hall, our mess hall, if you like, over here. And then we'll have the campfire sort of over here. Let's put the campfire down now. So let's have the campfire over here. Why not? We'll rotate it round, access it from there, please. And then let's just outline the walls for our little sort of mess hall type thing. So it can go like that. I like the sort of building helper line things. They're quite good. Right, and then bring that down like that. That's 50 wood. We've got 278 wood. I think we're okay for wood again now. Right, so bring that down like that. Are we going to be able to fit in a kind of a food storage area and food prep and butchery and everything else in there? Or do we need to make that little tiny bit longer? How about like that? And then, don't brick yourselves into this place. How about we have a door there and a door there. And then we'll have a window at the front and a couple of windows at the back as well, just to let the light in a little bit. Okay, that is good. Oh, we're running out of... Ah, yeah, the roof's made of straw. Hang on. How do we get straw? What's that? Is that straw? Tall grass. What happens if we get rid of that hay? Ah, yeah, that's probably enough. Hang on, is there any of that nearby? Here. Yes, this is what we want. We want to finish that roof off. Cut plants? Maybe? Get rid of all those? Yeah, okay. That seems like a sensible thing to do. Okay, right. Now what we can do as well, we can go and look at people's job priorities. Again, this seems familiar, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll put that at 1, that at 1, that at 1. We want them to tend to the wounds of others and carry unconscious people to their beds. And convalesce, yeah, go and rest up yourself. That's all very good. Right, who's good at plants? Who's good at dealing with plants? Botany of 8, botany of 10, or botany of 8. So RJ's pretty good at dealing with plants and also shooting stuff. And also animal handling, which is good. So, where is that? So cut plants, RJ, higher priority. And growing plants, RJ, higher priority, please. Okay, and hunting, you can have a slightly higher priority on that as well, because you can go and shoot things with a bow. That's quite good. Bernard, right, cooking. Bernard, you are the cook. You can go and do all of the cooking, please. And you can deal with animals, if that is a thing. I'm not entirely sure it is. No, there isn't a sort of specific animal handling thing. Okay, that's fine. And then, what else are you good at? No, you're okay. We'll leave you for now. And then Cuppa, you are very good. Yeah, you're good at medicine, so you can go and do lots of doctory stuff. And melee, so you can go and do lots of fighting. What else are you good at? Construction. Okay, yeah, you can be our sort of chief builder person. And then we do need some people to haul stuff around. We'll make everybody on a 2 for hauling, so they can go and do some hauling of things. Who's the cleverest? When we get research stuff in, who wants to go and do research? Intellectual 4, 1, 7. Oh dear, that doesn't go well, does it? That's not going to go well at all. Okay, never mind. It'll all be fine. Right, crafting, cut plants. Oh, hang on. You're all okay at botany. Yeah, you can have 2 on cut plants as well. There we go. I think they've done the... Yeah, they've sorted that out. Right, so now we need this stuff. We need the hay, because we want to sort that roof out over there. But there we go. So they will get that done. That house, there we go, a bedroom. Bedroom has been set up. So yeah, we've now got a proper little kind of village set up, which is nice. So in here, let's get ourselves... Let's pause time for a second. Let's have ourselves a regular stockpile of things, and let's have kind of a food stockpile there, say. I mean, that's an ambitious size for it right now. So we don't want anything else in it other than food, please. All the food can go over there, and all the food, everything except the food, can go out there at the moment. Okay, right. Happy with that. That's all very good. And now in here, do we need to build anything? A butchering table. That sounds like a lovely, fun thing to have in here. Oh, we might need to... Oh, that's huge. That thing is huge. It might need to go on that zone. Do you know what? No, it doesn't. We'll put it right to the edge of that zone. We'll put it there. Like so. Okay, so we can have a butchery table. We haven't got any animals yet, actually. Hang on. Where's hunting? Hunt. Right, are there things to hunt? Is there anything to hunt anywhere around? Yes, there's something just there. I'm very sorry, but you might have to become breakfast. I do apologise. Yes, can we hunt that, please? Absolutely. Marked for hunting. So we should see RJ go over and try and hunt that down, because they're quite good at that. That's their thing. What is that? Is that gold? No, that's clay. Oh, that was disappointing. That was a roller coaster of emotions there. I thought, oh my goodness me, we've been very lucky. We found gold. No, it's just some boring clay. Okay, fine. We'll allow that. We'll allow some sticks as well. That's exciting. Here we go. RJ is now running over here, and you're going to have a shot at that deer. And you've missed, but that's fine. You can get another shot in. I don't know where you're getting the arrows from. It's all fine. It's running away, which is no great surprise because you just shot an arrow through its head or whatever. But there we go. Oh, look, there's loads of stuff over here. There's all sorts of things. Right, RJ. Come on. Come on, RJ. We need some food. And there it is. There it is. Oh, my goodness me. It's the first kill. RJ takes the honours for the first kill. That's very good. Well done, RJ. Okay, right. Happy with that. And now we have ourselves the butchery table in here, which means that we can actually do something with the meat. We can actually do something with it, which is very good. And then, yeah, I was kind of hoping to get a table and chairs in. Have we got a table? Yes, a small wooden table. Okay, can we put that at the end there, like that? And then can we have some chairs? No, we're not so hot on chairs. We're not very good at chairs. We're good at stools. Okay, fine. You're going to have some stools then. Let's have 2 there and kind of one opposite where that kind of bush thing is. Okay, There we go. Do you know what? Let's get another one in. We'll put one just there. It's fine. There we go. So a table is going in. And have we now butchered this thing? Oh, hang on. Right. We need to give orders. Oh, yeah, I've not given them any production orders. Right. Hang on a minute. So always produce raw meat from the animals and such like. Where is the animal? It's lying just there. The deer carcass is lying just outside, but that's fine. Okay. Right, so that's over there. They're going to bring that in and hopefully chop that up. But yeah, on this, we need to actually say make meals. Yeah, make meals. 12 cooking materials and 1 fuel. Okay, so cook until we have... 20 would be optimal, wouldn't it? Hang on. If they eat... I don't know, let's say they eat 3 a day. There's 3 of them. So they're going to go through 9 a day. So what if we have 3 days worth? So if we say 27, let's go up to 30. Let's say cook up to 30, please. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Is anybody actually going to go and do that or not? I'm not entirely sure. Let's go and have a look. Why haven't they moved the weapons over to the war stockpile? Warfare. Take warfare out of there, please. We want those to go into the warfare stockpile. Right, so Bernard is doing a spot of cooking. Oh, this is excellent. This is wonderful stuff. And then it should go in here. There we go. So at the moment, we're putting the food in with all the raw stuff, which probably isn't brilliant, but never mind. It will do for now. And they're sitting down. They're sitting down to eat and drink. Cuppa just sat down. Did you have some... What are you drinking? What are you drinking? Have we got... There was a barrel. Have we got booze? Hang on, there was a barrel somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, there. Ale. We've got ale. Okay, that's lovely. So we've got ourselves some ale. There's RJ chopping up some... hopefully that deer... I didn't see what he was chopping up, but okay, it's fine. So you're chopping some stuff up. It's all good. And how are we looking for food? So which one is food? That's red currants. That's cabbages. 6 packaged meals. 25 mushrooms. 7 stew. Stew. That seems like the meals we're making. Yeah, there you go. We're making piles of stew. What's that? An ash pile. Oh, because it's next to the fire. We're just generating ash. That would make perfect sense. And look. Bernard and Cuppa are having a little chat around the dining table. Oh, that's brilliant. That is exactly what I wanted to see. That is wonderful stuff. Okay, right. So our stuff out here is still exposed to the elements, but this stuff I think is not quite as delicate as our food. That thing is going to fall apart. That's linen cloth. We might want to actually save that. That's falling apart in 15 days. That's 18 days. 33 days. What's that? Chronicle pile. Okay, I'm sure that's good. Don't quite know what that does. Books and stuff. Maybe that's to do with the research. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's looking good. That is looking good. We could do with, I suppose, saying in here, could we have ourselves a bit for nice food that we can eat and then raw food? Maybe we need to sort that out. Hang on a minute. Default stockpile. That bit there, have that for... Okay, clear all. Go to food. Right, meals. All meals can go just here, and then everything in here except meals. So don't have meals going in there, but have raw stuff and stimulants. Yeah, like alcohol and such like. Yeah, okay. So now will we see people moving stuff about? Yeah, there we go. So the actual food they can eat is next to the dining table, which makes a lot of sense. Bernard doing some more cooking. This is all very good. Things have gone very well. And now everybody is having a little sleep again. Okay, that's fine. Right, do we need to build anything else? Do we need to get anything else in right now? So, got the buildings for them to live in. We've got ourselves a little kind of mess hall. We've got the butchering table and the campfire. The research table. Okay, maybe we need another little building for research. Go in there, nice and quiet. Just do some nice quiet, nice research in peace. So you're not interrupted and such. So we could look at that. That's all furniture. Leisure. Backgammon table. Can we get a backgammon table in? That sounds good. Hang on. It is going to be a bit tight in there, but I think that works. That works. Oh, what do we need? Wood. Oh, we have wood. Have we burnt through our supply of wood? I rather think we have. Okay. What we'll do is we'll designate that area to, chop those. And, chop those as well, actually. Get rid of those down there. And we'll try and free up some space across the back there. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Is there anything else to harvest. There looks to be something just there. Is that to be harvested? Yeah, okay. So more berries and whatever they are. Mushrooms! Hooray! We can make nice mushroom stews and things. Hang on, can we just designate that massive area just there? Go and grab all of that stuff, please. And then over here, what's all this? Just loads of grasses and things. We might need these, actually. We might need those if we go and grab ourselves. Yeah, cut plants. Is that different to harvest? Hang on. Can we harvest those? Yes. Okay, we can harvest those. Okay, right, so this is looking good. There's all sorts going on over here. Yeah, is that the same coal that we saw before? There's some more animals. There are some more animals over here. And some more piles of whatever that is. Clay piles. Yeah, okay, we'll give you access to a few of those. And some sticks as well. Very exciting stuff. We didn't take a look at what else was in all these other sort of build options down here. So in leisure, as well as the backgammon table, are a couple of shrines. That meets their sort of religious needs, I think. So we might want to put those down sooner rather than later, just to make sure that they're not feeling, abandoned by the gods and such like. Then over here we have Misk. So a banner, an unmarked grave, a pyre. I mean, okay, we're going to have that. If any of our people die, they're going dramatically. They're going to have a great big, wonderful kind of Viking Viking funeral type thing. And then a fence. Okay, I suppose that's fine. And then we have the warfare button. So what's here? Wooden merlons look like essentially just, wooden sticks in the ground. Like a wooden pointy wall thing. And then a good old stick trap. Nice classic stick trap. Just, jab people with pointy sticks in a trap. They will get hurt a bit. Okay. Right, yeah, do we need to put these in? Do we need to put these in? Are people aligned with those things? I think they were, weren't they? I don't think we had any people that didn't believe in anything. So yeah, I think we are going to need to build some of those as well. But possibly more importantly, we need to get our sort of warehouse set up, I think. And then we might want to also... Oh, we need a roof. The food place needs a roof. I completely forgot. Hang on a minute. Thatched roof. Let's get a thatched roof in there, please. Not got enough hay right now. You can build a little bit, possibly. But yeah, I kind of forgot about that. That's not good at all, is it? That is not good at all. And then at some point, we might want to build, actually, maybe a nice tower. Maybe a nice tower. Because we can have stairs. And we can just build ourselves a wonderful tower going upwards and upwards. Because why not? We're allowed to do it, and we might as well. Yeah, but we could have multiple floors. We could have multiple floors. In fact, hang on. Could we do that in here somehow? Could we have this building as a nice multi-floored building? No, I think maybe at the back. We'll have a building at the back. Maybe we could have a research sort of room in there or something. And then have ourselves a bit that kind of goes up in a tower. That'd be quite nice. We'll go for that maybe. Yeah, we need a research room in as well. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we will finish things up for now because I think we've done okay. We've kind of got a very basic introduction going on. We've got houses. They've got beds in them, which is always a good thing. We've got ourselves some very basic kind of food production going on. Bernard is over there doing a little bit of cooking. He's just, yeah, look at that. Mushrooms and stuff. Just sort of chopping away. That's good. So yeah, we're getting some basic food stuff made. Got ourselves a butchery table. We've set up a few people's things, a few people's jobs, so they know kind of what they're doing. Cuppa's playing a bit of backgammon. Oh, this is good. Are you being joined by Cuppa and RJ are enjoying a lovely game of backgammon. Oh, I like that. That's good. I like the fact they're having fun. So Bernard's just making food and these two are just relaxing. Do you know what? Why not? That sounds wonderful indeed. So yeah, we've got a good base going on here now. We've got the very basic things in. We've got food. We've got beds. I think now we need to sort of, advance it a little bit. We need to move things on, get some research in next time and just see what we can do. We'll go from there. But yeah, we'll finish up for now. Hopefully you have enjoyed this and you found it interesting. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very lovely indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Going Medieval. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard and I will see you next time. Unic, your time is now. And you have missed, Cunic. This is unacceptable, Cunic. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.